You know, cowboys round the campfire are singing a cowboy song. When a syncopated lady jumps in and sang along. Their toes started tapping, the band began to sing. Sing it, boys! That's how the cowboys learned how to swing. Tie up your horses, take off your gun. We'll show you how the West was. Show you how the West was. Show you how the West was. Zoop-a-dee-da, zoop-a-dee-da, zoop-a-dee-da.
Awesome. Hey, welcome back, Gordy.
Thanks.
So
Glad
we
to be
have
back.
Gordy Pratt back here again today. Just to let you know, our Cowboy Supper Show that we've had now, this will be our 4th year with our Cowboy Supper Show. And Gordy and Dalyce will be back as our entertainers this year. We'll be back in June and September, and anytime we can fill a group in between. So welcome back this year, Gordy. It's hard to believe it's been 4 years since we started this program. So folks can get tickets to your show and the dinner, of course, with Cheyenne
Supper show.
Crossing. You get
Yep.
the museum,
Right.
the whole shebang, as they say.
Yeah, the show, the spirit of the American cowboy. There's a little cowboy in all of us.
There is, whether we want to admit it or not, right?
I think so. I'm trying to prove that thesis. Working on it.
Yes. So go online, check us out. Check out westernheritagecenter.com, info@westernheritagecenter, or give us a call, 605-642-9378. We'd love to get you, your family reunion, your group, your company, in addition to this regularly scheduled shows that are going to be held on Tuesday nights. So there'll be more information on our website. But we wanted to know that Gordy and Dalyce were back in the saddle again this year. So welcome back again, Gordy.
Thanks.
Do you have a song to take us out on?
Our last words. Back in the saddle again. Out where a friend is a friend. Where the cattle and their calves feed on the lonely prairie grass. Back in the saddle again. Whoopie-tie, I'm on my way. Back in the saddle again. Back in the saddle again. Back in the saddle again. Good to be back.
Man, that was all right.
It
It's so good to have
was.
Gordy back.
It really was.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And that's and Dalyce coming back for the Cowboy Supper Show.
I know, they bring such energy. We need that this year after
Yeah.
our COVID
I think they were
shutdown.
born for that.
I think so.
Well, Carla, let's talk a little bit about reopening. We're going to be reopening here.
Yes, April 1st, kicking off the springtime. Colette Tours will be back in May, and we're looking forward to that. A couple buses. Buses are pretty slow, though, to return for us this year, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So we'll rely on the foot traffic.
Yep, maybe a step at a time. So, hey, if you have visitors, family coming in this summer, be sure to put the Western Heritage Center on your itinerary to come see everybody up here and let them enjoy the history and the exhibits that are out here. So it'd be really, really cool.
Exactly.
During April, we're open for winter hours, and then starting May, we'll be open for summer hours, and those you can find on the website as well.
Yes. Well, winter hours are going to be Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 4, and Sundays, 1 to 4, closed on Mondays, and then back 7 days a week
On May 1st.
on May 1st,
Yep,
correct?
7 days a week, 1 to 4 on Sunday still.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
on summer hours. And in April events, we do have Paul Higby coming in with his book. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Right, April 18th at 2 p.m. That's a Sunday afternoon. He'll be actually presenting all his work on the story of the Doolittle Raid. And what is the gentleman's name?
Don Smith,
Don
yeah,
Smith, out
from
of
Belle
Fourche,
Fourche, actually,
correct.
yeah.
And he had actually come out with a book last year, but of course his presentation had to be canceled due to COVID. So it'll be, it's going to just be a great. Well, actually, it's the anniversary
It will
of the
be.
Doolittle Raid,
Yeah.
April 18th.
It'll be on the actual day of the anniversary of the raid, which was fundamental, really, in changing how things were going in the Pacific Theater during World War II. And Don was a pilot back in those days, and the story is an engaging story. And Paul does a wonderful job with this presentation. So you're going to want to come out, get a book, have it signed by Paul, listen to the presentation, and learn a little bit about the history from World War II and how local people right here in the Black Hills had a big hand in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and other than that, it'll be a little bit quiet. We enjoyed March. Actually, March was a little bit eventful for us. You know, we had a new furnace installed, thankfully. So we warmed up after the deep freeze in February.
Yes.
So we didn't know we had a furnace problem until the deep freeze, I guess you could say. A number of guests came in March. Quite a few off the beaten path guests. A family of 17 from Florida.
Wow.
It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah, so school groups are coming in April as well. I should mention that. And we want to remind teachers out there that this is a great place to bring your students. We'll do all we can to make it an interesting and educational experience for your kids.
Absolutely. All right. Well, looking forward to being open again and welcoming folks back. And again, be sure to come out and visit. It's going to be super important for you to do that this coming tourist season, especially. Some of the buses aren't coming back until much later in the year, but some of them are coming back right away, which is always good. Right. Always good. So is that about it?
Yes, just a reminder about the Cowboy Supper Show. Those you might want to book now. You know, we will max out. You know, we won't be able to have as large a crowds as we've had in the years past. However, there's plenty of room, but get your reservations in for that.
Yeah.
Check our website.
Absolutely. All right, folks, thanks for joining us for this episode of How Time Flies, and we will see you again next time.
Back in the saddle again. Good to be back.